Everybody. Now this time we're going to be playing a little bit bolder than we normally do because... One minute. There. No, yeah. That. Let's go with... Well then. I believe this was our world. So, here we are, and here we go. I really got to come back in here and delete some of these dead worlds, you know?
That's horrific. It's free speech.
Let's just rewind this. This is Jesse Waters from 10 hours ago. Hello, Goku. How you doing, man? This is back on the non-hardcore world. This still doesn't let me spawn in new things yet. How's your day going so far? I'm doing good. Just got up. Our little Martina, one of the newborn kittens, keeps escaping from her room, but she's doing good. Got the litter boxes and all the chores done. Oh, how do we spawn the copper golem? Because I've been wanting to spawn one. I thought it was like an iron golem.
Shout out to all the subscribers and the members here on the channel. Don't forget to like the video. I am Reese Waters, and this is Who Raised Y'all, where we highlight those unique individuals going above and beyond to make society worse.
Oh. Okay, give me a second. We're gonna go try that right quick. Because I think I got everything I need for that. Hell, I might have everything I need for that on me.
You know, the kinds of people you'll see asking to speak to the manager at the pearly gates.
But come on, why can't I have a giant copper golem? I want one to be stocking my shelves and look intimidating. Let me see. It don't have to be. It can be the exact same designation. It just sorts my boxes. I just want it to be big. Oh, I need to make blocks. Is what I need to do to make another one. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's give this a try now. Well then. We'll figure it out eventually. Yeah, well, when the time happens, it'll happen. That'll be our signifier. It'll just pop on one day and we'll have a little golem wandering around, frantically organizing my broken things. No worries, go get you some, dude. It's good to have you around. see, my thought for the game though is this. I'd like to build custom worlds like this and then like make them to where people can just download them for free to do like verses or races or whatever on them, you know? It'd be kind of fun to do. I don't know. I like handcrafting things. The slowness seems to be part of the point to me. Welcome back, welcome back. And I was thinking, I don't know if Minecraft lets it happen, but I wish there was a way that I could like build out these big worlds in the non-creative modes and like just give them to people. Like put them up on the marketplace, whatever, as a free pickup to where you could do like versus, battle royales, races, things like that. Because I know people are doing mini games and things, and I see people selling them, but y'all, the only way to break capitalism is to be the first one to be like, you know what? Just like my shit. Just say you like it and make me popular. I don't need you to pay me for it. I said, I don't know. I just, in every way that I can try to help fix things, I'm going to try to help fix things, you know? And plus, to me, it's like the gaming community should be like the one place that we're all like, hey, borrow this, check this out, free download. Piracy in the gaming world seems kind of necessary, you know? If you really like my stuff, you'll tip it and all that. If you don't, then cool, it ain't for you, move on. I don't know. There's an art festival happening in town today, and I kind of wanted to go cover it, but I also know, like, I got to give my day. Every time I do over 15 to 20 miles, I need to give my body a break to do, like, only a couple miles rather than a full 10. For now. I'm working my way up. I think I'm going to have to miss out on this art festival, but I do hope it does well, and I might go check it out tomorrow. That way I give, you know, my legs a chance to break. But it should be like a 2-day event because it's all weekend. And I am really looking forward to seeing something. Because, like, my ideal situation, if it works out like the fantasy in my head works out, I'll go down there with my phone and I'll catch, like, some of the artists at their booths. Ideally, there'll be, like, 2-3 people working the booth. And then I'll be able to, like, hey, do you got a second to do a quick interview for a YouTube channel? And just be like, hey, what's up? You're a southern artist. Your art's really cool looking. Tell me what your story is. My page is a little bit of a loudmouth political entertainment page, but I also really want to cover, like, local events. You know, just because, y'all, for the moment, this YouTube thing, I mean, honestly, I would love to make this my full-time thing. I just also, I want to be a man of principle, you know? I want to still be entertaining for y'all and not have, way to go, Goku. I'm proud of you. But yeah, I want to do good for y'all and inspire and help out. And I think we can take him. Let's give it a try. Where's that Enderman at? I feel no fear on the non-hardcore world. Where they at? I don't like the way Endermen attack just because they're all freaky. There he is. Yeah, I think I found the trick to these fuckers. Builds modular rooms, ideally with doors too small for them to get through. Then they gotta attack you at the door point. Y'all, strategy. Strategy for killing Endermen here. That worked so... almost killed me though. Okay, when you're a better player than me, but when you're a better player than me, that strategy would probably work out perfect. I just was stupid and didn't block anything. Just took every hit right to the teeth. Don't do that. Nah, I don't need more. Need more chest space. I am too. But you know what? We're having fun. This isn't hardcore mode, so we ain't got to take it as serious. Although, admittedly, when I created this one, that's very good to hear. Honestly, I think he just lost. I lost my job. That's all they needed, and now they fucked off because that's all they needed. They think I'm gonna feel bad, and quite frankly, like I told everyone who's asked me about it, why would I want to work for a company that like supports Nazis? Because y'all, if you're anti-fascism, that's just fascism without adding a bunch of words to it. Or that's cowardice saying, well, whoever's in power, I'll just kowtow. I don't kowtow, y'all. I've been raised on too many rebellious movies and with too many, maybe not real life role models, but good role models from history. John Brown never fucking kneeled, and neither shall I. I just personally hope I don't get, you know, lynched for it. But either way, if it happens, it happens. We stand bold, brave, and undaunted. You should never fear telling the truth. But yeah, yesterday I turned in all my shirts. Talked to a friend after not being able to talk to them forever because they've been busy with their grind set at work. We had a long, hard conversation, and I came to the sad realization that they were more worried about me being upset with them than actually the thing I was trying to get them to understand. I don't know, y'all. It's check in on your friends. Especially if you in America right now or any of these places getting fucked around with real bad. Check in on your friends, y'all. Life happens, but we gotta keep up with each other. Let's keep with the color coding. That way I know which path leads to where. Hello, Oblivion. Yes, you can sit in my lap, but I need you to not be knocking around the controller, please. This cat is almost a year old now, but she's still so tiny. I think she's one of them teacup breeds or something. Because, I mean, she's a tough little fella. She plays with the dogs, but she's just... If you looked at her, I'd think she was only a month old. She can also be a right pain in the ass at times. She knows how frail she is, so where the other cats, if they tried to, like, gently climb onto my ear in the middle of the night and then bite down on it like it was a piece of bacon, they'd get yeeted onto the other couch on the other side of me. She doesn't. It's baby, please stop. That really hurts. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we can do. No worries. Get our picks and our blocks and our running. And we're back. Apparently Oblivion decided we didn't need a headset. And yes, there will eventually be a rail installed through here, but first things first, we gotta get those iron deposits. Welcome back, welcome back. and I have not heard the full news story yet, but apparently our very, very strong, masterful, brave, youthful president, oh no, fell down on his own feet, like a very confused, feeble old man. I haven't heard the full... Alrighty, Goku. We'll see you when you get back. But yeah, I have not heard the full story yet. I am not wishing any harm on the president. Getting old fucking sucks, y'all. But I'm just saying, if former President Joseph Robinette Biden had fallen down, there would be no end to the hearing of it. They wouldn't be making fun of him, because they did. But I'm sure we're not allowed to make fun of our very, very strong president. But, just saying, y'all, getting old sucks. Check in on your friends through these troubled times. Definitely check in on your old folks that you know. Because, just going to reiterate it again as a 36-year-old man, getting old sucks. And I'm not even old yet, as some people say. Let's check back in on Jesse Wells? Damn it! Reese Waters. Reese Waters is the man's name. I cannot give the man his proper credit, it seems. Let's get back onto him. Welcome back, welcome back. But yeah, I gotta hear the rest of the story about Trump. I just don't know what the details are. I'm sure it's something as simple as like, old man falls over, wind blew too hard or something. But in other news, we had some news here in my hometown of Cottersville. And I'm kind of like torn on it. Because genuinely, I want to give kids a big break on things like this. But a 10-year-old had a gun in our school. Now, reading the article that, but no, reading the article, the administration didn't know about it till end of day. It seems like the kid just was stupid, brought it for show and tell or some shit like that. Who knows? My problem is, why did the 10-year-old have a fucking gun? Like I said, and it was in our paper, and like the mom said, well, why would the kid do this? I ain't even worried about that. Kids think guns are cool because of like Call of Duty and shit. Not blaming games, just saying. Kids think guns are cool. My question is, what parent let their child have a gun? And again, I'm in the South, y'all. I realize children get to go hunt and shit like that. Yeah, but typically at the end of the day, the parent takes the rifle back. And for the record, it wasn't a rifle. To my knowledge, it was a pistol or something like that, which is even weirder. But to my knowledge, it was a pistol or something like that, because I don't think you could sneak a rifle through an elementary school. Just saying. I would hope you couldn't sneak a rifle through an elementary school. But yeah, that was our local breaking news, and I'm like, they're going to take all the proper, they said, legal matters and disciplinary matters, and I'm like, I mean, yeah, that needs to be done. I feel bad because the kid doesn't deserve all that heat, but it's like I said, see you in a bit. To my knowledge, it's just show and tell, look cool. I don't know. They're being very cagey because it's a minor, and honestly, minors should be protected. But it's like, this kid's probably going to spend the rest of his school career in juvie. Because he wasn't going to shoot up the school, no threats, no, welcome back. But no threats, no like, he had a gun on him. That's all the report would say, and it's that, oh, they're going to take all the precautions, and I'm like, precautions ain't really the big problem here, folks. I think the parents should be brought up on legal matters right now, because, yeah, for the record, cars are dangerous and all that shit. Republicans love to compare guns and cars, because, 50,000 or 500,000 deaths a year due to automotive accidents. Yeah, y'all, but if my 10-year-old went out and jumped in my Buick and drove to town, I'm also going to be in trouble as the parent. So, yeah, I think these parents should face some criminal charges, not the kid. I mean, maybe even, and I hate to say it this way, I'm not a fan of the, I'm not a fan of the shit, what's it called? We just call it the system. I'm not a fan of taking kids away from their parents and all that, but in this case, if the kid could get a hold of a gun that easily in the home, what's to say they can't do it again? I mean, clearly these parents do not secure their firearms. Like I said, just, I don't know. They haven't given me a lot of information on the whole internet side. Well, what's even wilder is Cartersville Elementary, it's like 2 counties over, I want to say. Because Woodland Elementary is the one right down the road from me. But Cartersville ain't that far away as far as elementary goes. Cartersville Middle's a little bit of a distance. But it's still just like, what the fuck? But when I say America's got a gun, yeah, the elementary school this happened at's like literally stone's throw away from me. I guess my stone's throw is a little too wide. It's roughly 20-30 miles within my area. I'll give y'all more information on the story as it breaks, but I doubt they'll, you know, I think this will probably be all we get to hear about it. Like I said, y'all, America ain't doing so hot right now, obviously. Let's shear this down some. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm going to try to do more chill streams coming too, because it's like, y'all, I can't keep grinding with the news shit, because it just like, I like listening to my stand-up comedians cover it, because they put a fun twist on it. Because right now, times are getting dark. And yeah, like I was telling my friend, at the very least, we gotta do is pay attention. But at the same time, it's like, eh. But yeah, we'll try to go out to the art festival tomorrow if we can. Ideally, maybe even get a few creators that want to have a quick chit-chat or something. I don't know, I'm still trying to learn how to do the whole interview thing right. Best way I can think of it is just be friendly. Don't be pressing, but, you know, be friendly. But we'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed. Hey, here soon you might lap me. You got some pretty good videos, man. And here when I get off of this stream, once the sun comes up, I plan on doing quite a few more shorts today that are just like artistic based shorts. I'm gonna try to learn how to make like videos. That way I can mute the camera and just y'all watch me as I carve the stones, or ideally probably the wood instead, because y'all, I'll be honest with you, shorts are the best way to do the stone carving I do, because otherwise it's just gonna be like hours of Whereas with wood, it's much cooler, because doing the staffs, you just see you get to see it more, you know, the chips flying off of it and whatnot. As I said, I want to bring the artist part of my Hiking Hound Artist Ground channel more into focus. Also, if I can get my old dogs to want to hike around a bit more, and ideally find some safe spots for them, maybe do some dog walking videos. But for that, I think I need a different style camera, because trying to balance a phone and an unruly dog at times is, well, dangerous on these back roads. Just saying, I'm going to try to give y'all better, more fluid content and, like, better timed content, too. No days off. I want to at least give y'all a video a day. And sorry about the loud bit at the end of the Last of Us video yesterday. It was just one of those that as David came through the door, he was trying to be polite, so he knocked. That way I could like pause the game and get ready, because when he opens the door, the entire screen gets bleached by the sunlight. And I tried to do that. The problem was as I paused, the dogs all freaked out and went running in different directions, which caused the cats to freak out, going everywhere, which, y'all, like I said, it might have seemed like things were a little hectic, because they were, but like I said, I didn't want nobody to be worried is all. Everything's still good, everybody's alright. I had intended to come back, but, you know, chores time. But yeah, that's about all on my side of the news thing. So I find something news to talk about.
For a vigil, you have to let them do that. We can prosecute you for that. I have Harmeet Dillon right now in our civil rights. We're looking at that.
Oh, yeah, that. I guess that I could talk about. Hey, y'all, you know the one thing America is known for? Like, we're obnoxious about it? The whole freedom of speech? Well, the Trump administration has brought some new fun things. They're going to start trying to prosecute folks for their freedom of speech. Nice. Yeah. Right now I'm just looking at stuff around here. See what I need. Yeah, I probably should get some food. Let me get food. I need wooden bowls for the beetroot. Where did I put that loaf of bread at? No, I also need to make some picks. Just jug busting on through. Okay. Bread should be over here. Huh. Where the hell did I put all my bread at then? I guess we better go grab a hoe and go get some more. Let's go harvest one of our farms. We get some food that way. And good news, apparently this little freedom of speech issue between Pam and Bondi is going to sever the write-up some. Because even Tucker Carlson's like, you can't censor people's speech like that. You can't arrest people for what they had to say. Holy crap, a Republican with a spine, y'all. I never thought I'd see it. For the record, Tucker Carlson is still not one you should follow. He's still just, no. But, I mean, broken clocks. And I will begin the great journey, and that's what I'm going to call it. As I find One Piece, I will finally start. Y'all have withered me down finally. I will watch it. I don't know how I'm going to watch it. I might die before it's over. But I'm going to watch the One Piece. It's not that I don't want to. It's just, good God, the number of episodes. I'll try to do, as I find the episodes, little reviews of each episode, because Honestly, I've been told it's one of the greatest stories of our time. It's the Lord of the Rings of our time. And I can believe it. I mean, the music slaps. I like it. So it's like, it was just, it over 1,000 episodes. It's quite a daunting number. But we'll see what we can do about it. Oh yeah, for the record, if you can, if you're not able to, that's cool too. But if you can and you want to do something to help me out and help out everybody, including everybody who care about free speech, boycott Disney right now, any way you can. If you can't, that's cool too, but they're the ones that are the studio that owns the Jimmy Kimmel whatever show that got suspended. And it is a free speech issue, so if you care, that's the small thing you can do to help, fight it. If you can't, again, no judgment here, y'all. I do my best to try to cultivate a friendly environment. I know that sounds crazy with some of the stuff I say, but, we're principled, but we're still friendly. We are vicious to evil systems. We try to be kind to people, because people we can usually find a middle ground with. Usually. Like I said, I try. If I thought that I could unban him and he wouldn't just be a shitheel in the audience, I would. I mean, I don't ban his other followers, I don't think. And hell, I don't think my rules are that bad, just no slurs. Yeah, I mean, let's be clear. It's not that he won't give up. It's that he doesn't have any real points. He makes one point and then he just sits on it. He won't give up the way a 2-year-old won't give up wanting to play in their own shit. That analogy could be better. Oh, what hit me? Where you at? Okay. A slur is basically a word used that oh, it was a creeper got me. A slur is basically a word like the in slur. Yeah, I realize that definition didn't help. Okay. It's a word used to demean an entire group of people. Even, like, without... Yeah, you know what I mean, right now? That makes sense? Because I can go into further detail. It's just the child in my head goes, well, just say a slur. That way they get... No. We need to explain it without using it if we can. But I'm sure you're aware of them, like, You get it. Yeah. Okay. How was my explanation? Did I do alright? Where are you at? Okay, the dude's still seeable, so... Well... I'm still working on my definitions. But basically, it demeans an entire group of people, and it's one of those that's hurtful. Like calling a Native American an R-skin slur. It was used as a term while people killed their ancestors or their grandparents. And it's just, it's not polite, it's not right. No worries. Welcome back, welcome back. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Oh, never mind. That's still cool, though. I thought that I'd managed to put 2 of those little yellow flowers on 1 block. No worries, Goku. Ooh, baby horse. Pony, or geldling. I think I should use up some of these extra supplies I've got, like staff. What up, what up? I think we're about to use up some of these extra supplies and possibly make a lava fountain soon over here. We might not get the lava fountain finished, but we're gonna at least start it. Get it laid out. Oh, well, that was dumb. There we go. Just to make sure I don't oopsie poops dig underneath it while I'm working on something else later. And like I was telling my friend the other day, because she was, as I briefed her on just every little bit of news article I'd known and heard about while she had been checked out, and eventually, oh my God, am I like a horrible person for not knowing any of this? No, honey, you gotta secure your own mask before you secure your child's mask. You can't blame yourself for what you didn't know. The thing you do is once you know something, then you make steady work to do better. But I mean, never blame yourself for something you didn't know at the time. Oop. Welcome back, welcome back. Alright, that should pretty much do it, I think. Damn it. Flip, flip. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it sucks having to wait for lunch, man. Damn. Okay. Well. Now we gotta go get buckets. At least 8 buckets. Alright. Now. Where's the stone cutters down here somewhere? I gotta make blocks, I guess. Man, that does suck. I cherish my rest too much. Did you get anything fun or entertaining accomplished at least? Damn, yeah, that sucks then, man. Rest is important for a weary body. Oh, fresh. Dang it, I go this way. Need a stone. Not trying to be mean in front of here. My guy dying too. Alright, let's grab a bucket and get a path sorta going. Oh, that goes deep. Alright. No worries. I do not have a shovel, but a big headstone. Good. Watch later and hit the button on it.
Any native plants that are so common that some think of them simply as weeds, and their ecological importance is overlooked or totally ignored. A prime example of a plant in this category is American pokeweed, Violaca americana. Common plant across much of the eastern United States, except for the extreme northernmost regions. Pokeweed is an impressive perennial plant, equally impressive to its size, striking coloration is its importance to pollinators, as a host plant, and most importantly to birds. It is also valuable in soil remediation when heavy metal contamination is a concern. The five-clawed pokeweed is best known to most people for its cultural use as food and herbal medicine preparations, which we will get to in a bit. First, let's look at how to identify pokeweed in a field and learn a bit about its important role in the ecosystem. Pokeweed is a pioneer
Oh, that's good to know. I hope everybody doing okay.
growing anywhere
And welcome back.
plowing, excavation with heavy equipment, mowing in a scuffy area, a logging operation. You get the idea. If the existing plant community has been altered in any way that allows sunlight to the ground, especially if there's been some ground disturbance, pokeweed will flourish. Pokeweed is not large for a perennial form. It can be from 4 to 10 feet tall with a 3 to 5 foot spread. It has a shrub-like growth form and fills many of the same roles shrubs do in the ecosystem. It is excellent umbrella cover. The type of cover that's open underneath is thick above, like an umbrella, for ground-feeding birds like a northern bobwhite, root-sided towhee, and many sparrow species.
Ah.
Along with small mammals and reptiles like
Mm.
the fox turtle. As a herbaceous perennial, pokeweed will die back in the fall and resprout from the root crown in the spring. Its large size and showy coloration spring through fall.
There we go. Now we're getting the lava to come out.
Made it a popular garden plant in Europe. Although it was first introduced into Europe for a far different reason that we'll get to in a minute. When it comes to soil for pokeweed, it will grow just about anywhere if the soil is reasonably moist and well drained. It does not like overly wet soil or overly dry soil, although it can survive slight drought once well established, but will show some stress for it. Part of the reason it is somewhat drought tolerant is the large taproot it produces, which may go as deep as 18 inches on older plants. The plant regrows each year from sprouts on the buds on the upper branches of the leaf. So if you ever have to remove a pokeweed, you only have to remove the top branches of the leaf to ensure that it doesn't grow back, which is way better than digging an 18-inch hole or killing your back trying to pry that huge weed out of the ground. While we are talking about soil, I want to mention that pokeweed has been shown to remove heavy metals from contaminated soil without any obvious
Aw. Well, it's good that y'all got friends. I say, y'all gotta keep those friendships fostered too. That way, you know, you stay lifelong friends.
Let us know down in the comments what your favorite band or bands are. I know it's hard to just pick one. If you're not a metalhead, then tell us what kind of music you like to jam to, or drop a butterfly emoji instead. Like many pioneer species, pokeweed thrives in full sunlight and also does well in partial shade.
You know, we got like 4 pokeweed plants growing in the back there, and David don't particularly care for them because they turn the birds' poop funny colors when they crap on the cars and such. I could always harvest the berries and start helping those spread a bit, which is not here. I don't know. I need to see what the ramifications of the weed is first. Well, like I said, just because I don't have access to a plethora of food to feed the wild animals doesn't mean I'm quitting in my goal. I still plan on distributing food where I can. Now I just have to tap into those southern harvesting roots more and figure out what's edible around me that the plant what plants are edible around me that the wild animals want to eat, and then spread those seeds and spread those fruits and berries and whatnot much as I can, you know? I still hike everywhere, and I still am determined to try to help out in any way I can.
Totally metal-looking caterpillars with an equally awesome-looking giant leopard moth. A host of other insects feed on pokeweed leaves, and it is rare to find a poke plant without some insect poison. Most mammals avoid browsing on pokeweed because it is toxic, but white-tailed deer find it delicious, and it is a moderate to highly selected browse species for them. Also, surprisingly, humans find the newly emerged shoots fine table fare when properly prepared. I cannot emphasize properly prepared enough. We'll dive into the possible hazards with handling and eating poke here in a bit. Keeping all these plant traits straight can get tough, and a good guide can be a big help when you are out in the field checking out plants. A handy guide that will not only help you ID boards, grasses,
Okay, that should work out as a thing. So now,
wildlife uses. This forest plant in the southeast, although wildlife uses, still are a thing. This handy guide is sectioned by plant
that's
type,
some cut
and although it
coffee.
isn't a complete guide to every plant out there, it does contain those that you are most likely to encounter. It makes a great addition to any habitat.
Oh, you motherfucker.
I'm sure you'll love it as much as I do. I will put
I do not like when you mess with me when I'm messing with lava. Anyone else want a piece while I'm here? Alright. Damn. Where are you running, my little dude? And why didn't you turn invisible? You always turn invisible when there's zombies nearby. Kind of use that as a determining factor, bud. Carrot, copper, and we need to build some shovels for excavation. That would be enough. I should try to just sell him some water. Huh. I thought there was a village over here. I must have been mistaken. That might have been a different world. Okay, yep, that's enough. I'm gonna start harvesting pokeweed berries then. They're a main food staple of several different animals that I have a particular care about. like opossums, white-tailed deer, coyotes, foxes, and groundhogs. So, hey, I just might have to wear gloves. I don't know why I'm filling the holes just to dig them out later, but
whites-only, straight-only town in the United States in 2025. They call themselves Return to the Land, and are a group of about 50 people so far in Arkansas, made up of men, women, and children. They say their goal is to have a white society that goes back to the fundamental white Christian values.
Blacks, no Jews, no gays, return to the land. And it is a town open to white people only.
They're building a whites-only town in the Ozarks. They're building a whites-only town in the Ozarks. America has evolved to the point where now there is a publicly known whites-only town being built. And it's just like, everyone's just okay with it. The craziest part to me is that it's being very publicly promoted as a whites-only town. I think the project's called Return to the Land or something like that. Segregation is back in effect in 2025. What do you guys think about that? Segregation is back in 2025. And y'all said Trump wasn't going to bring back segregation. He wasn't going to make America more racist. He's not racist. This wasn't happening under any other president. Well, last I remember, when they were white-only and black-only towns, the black-only towns were so successful that you guys had to burn them to the ground. Good luck doing that this time. But now that they built a white-only town, I don't see what's stopping us from making
no worries. Go enjoy your lunch, man.
Our track record shows that we'll be way more successful. I feel like this might be a hot take about that community in Arkansas, where they're building an all-whites town. No blacks, no Jews, no gays. I sincerely hope it works out, right? Like, I hope you all do so well, and I hope more people who think like you move there. I want you guys to segregate and isolate yourselves. I'm sick of having to figure out who does and does not like me simply based off the color of my skin. Knowing that there is a specific town to avoid saves me so much trouble in the long run. I wish you all nothing but thoughts, prayers, and nothing but the best. Like I'm hoping it truly works out for you guys. I'm hoping that you all
Oh, fuck that. I saw him. I seen them.
in that town with
Fuck
you,
that.
and you can all be successful together. Like I want nothing but the best for you people. I want you to isolate yourselves. I don't want to have to play guessing games about where I should
Ooh,
and
I
shouldn't
know what to
be.
do. I can just build it right here.
Town that I will not drive through between Texas and Louisiana at night, simply because I'm not sure if I should stop there. That's one place in Arkansas that I know I will never have to go, and I know I should not be there.
Okay, Oblivion, I love you, honey, but please quit pushing on my hand when I'm trying to build.
It works out for you all.
I 100% agree with this white-only town. I'm in full support of it. And every black and African creator should be running promotions and supporting this initiative that these white supremacists are doing by creating this. And it's a fantastic idea. Guys, you do not know how happy I was to see this story. I'm like, listen, as many of you guys that want to move to this town, please move it.
Yeah, I mean, real talk. For the record, because I see two people in chat, even if Goku's gone at the moment. There is a whites-only town in the Ozarks, and they're promoting it as back to the land. I know it sounds like a weird take coming from someone like me and from me, but please, if you feel that way, if you genuinely feel like whites is the best, please move there, segregate yourself. Because most of the people who think like that, they require the government's aid. And the thing about this white supremacist town in the Ozarks, they're refusing it. Please move there. Please, please. You want to build your shining city on a hill? Give it a shot. See what happens. Hey, the last time someone tried to do that, though, remember, it didn't work out so well for the... Oh, never mind. It's just... Don't worry, y'all. Don't worry about the cult words. Just, if you feel that way, please move there. Because honestly, I'm tired of trying to assume, is this person going to, like, debate this thing fairly and rationally, or are they just going to be racist? Well, y'all, let the racists isolate themselves. That way we can tell who's racist. Because also, if you're going to move to the whites-only town, don't pretend. Don't lie. Well, I'm not racist. I just feel more, comfortable amongst my own. Don't lie. You're a racist. It's not okay, but we got to deal with you. That's it, y'all. I don't know what else to say to that one. That's one part comedy, one part, like, real talk. It's nice knowing when I'm talking to a piece of shit, like, face to face. Because, for the record, that town in the Ozarks, back to the land, is whites only, straights only. Yeah, let them isolate. Because now I know when I see the license plate for that town, oh, so that's a race. It's like when I see a Tesla Cybertruck. Oh, that's a piece of shit. Okay, I see you. Don't worry. You have been noticed.
Mexican, indigenous, black, Asian influences. What are they even doing? Like just eating mayonnaise and listening to country music, I guess? Like, I'd be really worried about the kids in the community, though, right? Like, they're going to become the entertainment in an evil sort of way. But other than that, just let them have their experiment. They'll find out.
So, I'm going to start by saying that I am not angry at all, or my feelings are not hurt at all about the people who want to make an all-white town and want some to go up all over the country. That is great. I make sure that no federal dollars are spent in these towns, no federal infrastructure, because federal infrastructure belongs to all of the people. I am part of all of the people. I am black, and since I am not welcome there, I should not be there. It is a place that is going to be restricted.
Alright, y'all, we're a little bit past the hour mark. I'm gonna go for just a little bit longer I'm gonna go take a nap, and then we're gonna go for just a little bit longer in order to get this little lava fountain built. Really? I hurt myself on my own staircase. What am I, a 90-year-old? For the record, I'm not being ageist, y'all. Just real talk. Don't put your old people in houses with stairs. Don't be a dick. Some part of my comedy is because I have a heart, and some things break my heart if I don't put it in a funny way. I like that line. The Great White Migration, also known as Return to Stolen Land. For the record, this is the historical Africa white-only town in Arkansas. It was uploaded oh, thank you, Oblivion. Maybe next time you can learn how to jump without hitting a delicate area. But, yeah. Go check them out if you like. They are historical Africa. Their logo is just historical Africa. It's got 65,000 views 6 days ago at hashtag African American. Go give them a watch. Cause yeah, they dragging these dumb white folks to filth for this, and I don't blame them. That's hilarious. Well, what are they gonna do? Just sit around and eat mayonnaise? I guess fine. Go have your weird town. I also agree with him. You want your whites only town? Cool. No federal money. That money is for the people. All the people of the U.S. If you build your own little place, cool. More power to you, brother. But don't take none of that Fed money. Huh?
No doorknobs, no electric elevator doors, no peanut butter. That's right, no PB&J for you. And don't even think about reaching for the hummus because chickpeas ain't yours either. From now on, it's boiled turnips and unseasoned tears.
Huh? Boiled turnips and unseasoned tears.
I told y'all no more algebra. But after doing a little more digging, it turns out y'all don't get numbers at all. That's right, those digits, Aztec and Arabic origins. So from now on, I guess just go ahead and count your livestock and grunts and stick piles from now on. No video games, which means no Call of Duty, no Sims, no little survival simulators where y'all build fake communities and still somehow struggle with inclusion.
Huh?
Amazing. And go ahead and thank Jerry Lawson, a black inventor, for that. Or don't, since you're opting out. No government infrastructure, no public roads, no post office, no tax-funded anything. If you're leaving society, then
Okay, I already have some okay, cool. We're gonna put that to use, and we're gonna give ourselves FOMO just for fun.
Traffic lights, no refrigerator trucks, no gas masks, no clothing irons, no toasters. Yikes. Looks like just food poisoning and chaos. Y'all better learn how to live raw and reckless. And lastly, we have no blipping, no pacemakers, and no home security systems. Because safety and survival, those inventions came from black brilliance too. So when disaster strikes, it's just you, your bootstraps, and that 19th century coping plan. Yeah. So yes, by all means, return to the land. Just make sure that is with bare hands, bland food, and not a single stolen invention in your knapsack. And before you start hollering in the comments, we didn't steal, we conquered, let's be very clear. There's a big difference between taking something by force and creating something from scratch. You didn't build it, you inherited it, or borrowed it, or straight up stole it. It's not that nothing came from whiteness. It's just that almost everything you built relied on the brilliance, the labor, and the knowledge of others first. And if you really think you can rebuild without black, brown, or indigenous brilliance, well, let's see how that works out for you.
And they're preparing food for the weekly community nights?
That's really important. I like feeding people, so I didn't want to put this mentality.
So for these white-only communities that are starting in Arkansas and Missouri, when you say no blacks allowed, that's fine, but just make sure that it also includes black inventions. So a couple of things that I don't want to see in these white-only communities. If you're going to have a house, no home security system, okay? Just get you a German Shepherd and have him protect y'all. No home security system, okay? That was a black invention. Only stop signs in the white-only communities. I don't want to see no traffic lights. Black man came up with that. Only stop signs for you guys. I don't want to see your little racist children playing with super soakers or eating peanut butter. Black and black, okay? Jelly sandwiches for your little racist kids. Only jelly, no peanut butter. No potato chips. I don't give it to you. Better pack celery in they damn lunch bags. No potato chips. If you need to dry your clothes, use a clothesline, okay? You are not allowed to use a clothes dryer. That is a black invention. If there's a fire, a bucket and some water. That's what you're allowed to use because the fire extinguisher was invented by a black man. If you have your little racist cookout, no folding chairs. Sit your ass on the ground. Summertime. Don't want to see any AC units. Go to Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, get you a good fan. No AC units in the whites-only community. If you go play golf with your little racist buddies, you better get that bitch off the ground. You are not allowed to use golf tees. Black invention. If you're riding a horse, you know, you want to go get your little racist horse and go on a little racist ride, you are not allowed to use a saddle. Sit your ass on that horse bareback, and I hope you get your nuts hurt. If you need to iron your clothes, iron them shits on the bed or on the floor. You are not allowed to use an ironing board. For all doors, they better be push and pull. You are not allowed to have a doorknob. Black invention. If you need to do something with your hair, comb it. You are not allowed to use a hairbrush. That is a black invention. You spill something on the floor, get you some good high absorbent paper towels, and wipe that shit up. You are not allowed to use a mop. That is a black invention. And how about this? You're not allowed to wear shoes. You better find a good pair of sandals. Shoes, the modern day shoe technology was invented by a black man. That's right, I said it. And when you eat your little racist dinner at night, eat that on newspaper on the floor because you're not allowed to eat at the kitchen table, which is also a black invention. So enjoy your white communities. Just be in mind that if you don't want blacks there, make sure you don't have black shit there either.
Have y'all heard about that town that they are building? I want to say it's in Arkansas. That's a whites-only town. Really?
Alrighty, y'all. Well, that's it for the moment. I very much appreciate everyone who showed up. Special shout out to Goku Central. Go check him out. He's got a good channel. Let's see if we can get the guy bigger than me. I think we can together. And as for everyone else who's watching in the future, I appreciate you. And we'll see you later. We might not come back to this world for a minute, but I will continue to, you know, pick and poke at it on my own time. I know it's not as exciting to watch a world where I don't die and the world is gone, so I tend to avoid these worlds as much. But again, y'all have a wonderful day. I will try to be back a bit later for another video. Stay tuned for some fun, you know, stay tuned for some fun artistic-like videos. And I'll see y'all later. Be strong, be brave, be bold and undaunted. Endure and survive, brothers and sisters. We love you. We out.